Welcome back to the Real Estate Rat Pack Radio Show with Chris, Joe, and Rob. The crew is taking your calls, so dial in at 1-800-808-5548.
And we are back in the studios.
Yes.
Back in the studio for West Side
We're
Story.
doing the West Side Story. I like your rendition of Maria during the break. That was really good.
I
I did not know you had such an amazing singing voice.
I know, and there's not enough room in here to dance, but wait till you see me do my pirouettes and all my dancing and stuff I do. It's great.
And in that Hawaiian shirt, I'm taking photos. I am absolutely so. Well, we're talking about the West Side Story.
The West Side
What?
Story.
What a coincidence! Everyone here today is from the West Side.
I do
Almost
think
like
it's-
there's a theme.
Yeah, it's like a theme that we did and doing for the show, right?
Like we planned ahead.
Right.
And so from Ryland
Get out.
Homes-
No one's going to believe that.
Now that they know us, they won't believe it. Cece Karnopp is here with us today, and she was with Ryland Homes. Welcome.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
And I know that you're out there and you are knocking them dead. And we were talking about inventory earlier. Let's talk about you at Ryland Homes, what Ryland's doing, what's selling, what's hot.
Okay, absolutely. Kind of Ann Hodge is a little bit hard to follow, and
We wanted to up your game a little bit.
She
here.
is terrific. And just to expound a little bit on what she was talking about regarding Katie, I myself am a transplant from Southern California. We moved here about eight years ago. We did our homework. I have 3 kids, and we looked in the Woodlands, we looked in Sugarland, and then we found Katie. And Katie is where we hung our hearts. Talking about heart, Katie is so steeped in tradition. People really seek out that feel, that small town feel. But we're getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and everything's getting pushed southwest more, right? As well as northwest. So it's growing exponentially, and I'm so very excited to be part of it.
like you said, I want to expand on that. It's that community with a heart, as Ann was saying. As you mentioned, it's growing a lot, but we have not lost that heart, which I think is incredible.
Absolutely. And I think people feel it.
Probably because of a strong chamber of commerce, don't you think?
Might be.
Yes.
It's the people.
As we all look at Anna.
It's the people, really. And, and with Ryland Homes, I am in the Cinco Ranch area. That's where I'm currently positioned as a sales counselor. I will also be out of the Fullshare Creek in the next couple of months. We'll be opening that up, and the model will be up and ready.
I definitely have to agree with you on the small town feel. Having moved 30-odd years ago from a really small town, 3,000 people kind of small town, that was one thing that attracted me to the Humble area, which while it still had all the amenities of a larger city, it still had a culture that was very small town feel to it, and that definitely was something I was attracted to. I think definitely get that about Katie. You're talking about Fulshire, and I think that whole area is going through the exact same thing. My wife's grandmother, she passed away a couple of years ago, but they used to have a home out in Fulshire, and same experience. We would drive from Humble to Fulshire. It was like, we went through 2 or 3 states, and there was a border check. And, now, once again, I've making that trip for a couple of events with you out there and that sort of thing. It just looks like Houston.
Yeah, it really does.
West Park Tollway has opened up Fulshire.
Yeah.
The good and the bad,
Yes.
West Park Tollway.
Yeah.
Yes.
And 99. And people love both of them, but it's also going to bring a lot more people out. It
Absolutely.
actually made Fulshire and Katy and all those areas.
So accessible.
So accessible.
It was half the time of the drive. I mean, we had to do the whole 1960 and Westheimer and all that stuff to get out there, and it seemed like it was, pack your bags.
Right.
So amazing.
With Ryland Homes being the nationally recognized company, energy efficient homes. We are publicly traded company, so we have the backing of that and being able to position ourselves with very strong land positioning. So we're all the way from Fulshire all the way up to Cypress, the Woodlands area. The division is quite vast as far as that goes.
Let's talk about your area specifically, where you're going into. What's some of the draw, the amenities of that area?
Well, Cinco Ranch.
Rob is always really big on saying people buy lifestyle.
Yeah, right.
So let's talk a little bit about the lifestyle of your area.
Cinco Ranch in itself, it's the number one community in the nation, not just the state, but the nation.
Brag, why don't you?
Well, yes.
Yeah,
you
bring
know.
us up with the
Well,
facts.
Did I happen to mention we're number one?
Yeah.
We never let the facts get in the way of
Number
our
one
business.
builder and number one community. How about that? And so very lucky to be part of it. It's an amenity-rich community. People do seek it out from different parts of the world. Being relocated here, they do ask for Cinco Ranch, and Cinco Ranch being towards the last parts of it, as far as building out the last area. Supply and demand. It's going up. So Rob was mentioning we have a 2-month supply. Were you saying
On the
right
resale
now?
side, yes.
Yeah, on the resale side, the builders obviously trying to maximize that and build as fast as we can, as much as we can.
Let's talk about your inventory a little bit. Like, if you have sitting inventory, what your product looks like, what people are looking for in that product when they come by.
No,
What?
we're all out.
Yeah, I know, right?
Let's
Actually,
come up 3 more questions now.
No, actually, no. We are holding a few, and we are putting more on the ground. Like I said, demand is high, so that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to meet most of the time, most folks that are moving in are families, so 3-4 bedrooms, three bathrooms. What I'm seeing a lot more too are multi-generational families. People that are moving in together they're asking for 2 master bedrooms downstairs, or having that capacity.
Interesting.
Because when they do move in together, they have the kids. They want to have the parents be with them, or parents stay for an extended period of time. So we are able to, as a builder, meet that need.
Yeah, I see a lot of that happening. And a lot of times whereas kids are graduated from college, they get to be 25, 26, can't find a job, and guess where they go?
Well, I was trying to be PC, Rob.
No,
I was trying to make it
no.
like the parents.
You're
were,
on
but-
the wrong show for that.
Yeah. Actually, yes, you are correct. There are the older kids that are living with the parents still.
And it's a reality. That's why I always tell people once they become empty nesters to go get a condo inside town. And so you can stay down there at the Hampton Inn, and we'll come visit you.
You know what, though? We have some great empty nester areas out in Katy, let me tell you that. Some of the building that's going on nowadays, some of the areas.
Oh, yeah?
With all the amenities going on out there. I mean, as you were talking about, obviously, we live in Cinco Ranch. Our children go, to schools right there, especially being OKE being one of them. But one of the things that's happened is as the amenities have driven out there and gone out there, so have people who whereas before they might have their children then move in town, once their children got old enough or left house, we're seeing a lot of people staying out there.
Absolutely.
They're now staying out there because their grandchildren come back in, et cetera,
I
et cetera.
spent a lot of time, Kenny. It really is a wonderful area, and I'm just having fun. What's your price point?
I was just gonna
He's a
Yeah,
Katy
you're
wannabe.
right.
Yeah,
We're on the
Rob's a
same
Katy wannabe is what he is.
Yes. Our price point with Ryland Homes in Cinco Ranch is in the low 3s, going all the way up into the 4s. I do have inventory homes that are quite, as far as the value that you're getting, very affordable. And so, I'm looking to get that off our books this weekend, folks. So come on in and come and see me.
So, if I want to change a couple things in your plan and add some hardwood floorings and places and things like that, can I do that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, we're able to do that. And we're quite generous when it comes to, allowing you to do certain things. We have a state-of-the-art design center with a design studio with designers that are on staff that will take you through the process in making your selections, exterior and interior. But the inventory homes were designed by, and the selections were chosen by the designers, so they're quite rich as far as.
You and Kim, Joe, could be happy out there in a new home.
No.
Actually, I'm working on that, Rob.
I agree, right? We have to, you got to
Yes.
work on Kim. Is who you got to work on.
Chris and I are neighbors
trust me,
over
Kim
there.
needs no work on this subject. I'm telling you.
Right? Right. So absolutely, come on out. We're in the north side as well, Cypress, Preserve it, Northampton. Hello, Allie. And, the difference with Ryland Homes, I think, is, yes, we build energy-efficient homes. Yes, we have wonderful, beautiful, architecturally designed, beautiful homes. But I think the difference is the people. from the top, Kevin, our division president, all the way down to the people that are in the trenches, the sales counselors, the builders. It's a synergistic team. We work as a team, and the ultimate goal is putting happy people in their beautiful, energy-efficient homes. That's the goal.
I think I've asked every builder that we've had on the show before, but I've seen a lot about outdoor living and things like that. Are you getting a lot of demand for outdoor kitchens?
Absolutely.
Small spas?
Yes.
And things like that?
Again, it goes hand in hand. I'm getting a lot of the cultural buyers. They want to make sure that they're able to cook outside as well and have that type of an amenity.
I don't even cook inside.
Yeah.
I love it.
I make one thing good for dinner, and that's reservations.
You're no fun.
I'm happy to come wash the dishes, though.
Yeah. Well, okay. That sounds good.
Cece is in keeping with tradition of our show. We only bring the best of the best on. So she's quite humble that she hasn't mentioned that she was nominated for Rookie Sales Rep of the Year,
right?
With the GHBA,
the Greater Houston Business Builders Association.
Ryland is a fantastic builder. Kicking tail and taking names out there, but so are you. So we want to make sure that folks can work with the best. If they're looking for a new home, they want to work with somebody that really knows what they're doing. How do they get a hold of you specifically?
They can just come and see me at Cinco Ranch. Do I give out my phone number?
You can give out your address. You're not going to answer your phone anyway. You're busy.
If you want to give them your phone number, you can. If not,
well, okay. How about this? Cece.Karnopp, Karn as in Nancy OPP at Ryland.com, or come and see me at Cinco Ranch Northwest 3318 Indigo Acres Court in Katy 77494. Direct line is 281-394-7600.
See, Cece is good looking, so she's worried about stalkers.
Yes, that is correct.
I'll be out there later
And she's
myself.
like, she's already got 3 here in the studio, so she's worried now.
He's not really my real name, so it's an alias.
All right, Phyllis, it was good having you on the show.
Was they always say time flies when you are having fun, and guess what? We're up against another break. We have another great guest coming on right after this commercial break from our sponsors.